think. Alrighty, well, that's better. Hey everybody, we're doing another manga review. We're keeping on with Dragon Ball Super and Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card. I'm gonna keep reviewing them together for now. I do have just 3 Dragon Ball because the Barnes & Noble that I went to did not have the rest of this one, but that's okay. So I have 2 Sakura and 1 Dragon Ball. Let's get started. Let's do Dragon Ball since there's only one. This picks up where we left off in the last book with their tournament between Universe 6 and 7. And we end with the next saga, yes, that's what they call it, where we are reintroduced to Future Trunks. And we are introduced to a character called Goku Black in there. But before that, in the Cell Saga, in the tournament one, we meet a Saiyan called hold on. Was this how you say his name? Chaba? He's very polite for a Saiyan. The Saiyans in that universe are good guys, which is really funny. Of course, we finally defeated the Frieza lookalike, Frost, and we are introduced to Fitz as well. He's an assassin, and he gives Goku a run for his money. He's got this really cool power called a time skip, which is very unique. We haven't seen this power. There he is right there. And here's Cha. That's not a good picture of him. Where's a good picture of this kid? And I guess that will have to be. There's the Saiyan. And that's Piccolo. There's Frost right there. The time skip is really cool power. It allows him to skip time for 0.1 seconds, but it's an effective technique because it allows him to defeat his enemies, which is really cool. I don't know if in the manga this character comes back. He does win and defeats Goku, but he plays along with Beerus's plan for Mokona, who is this character right here that is actually very weak. At 10, he's just there to give Goku motivation to train, which I feel like Goku doesn't really need, because that's kind of really all Goku thinks about is training and finding who's ever really stronger than him. So, which, if you watch only the English dub of the anime, you'll notice that's a difference in the character. They tried to make him more like Superman, is my understanding, which I know a lot of people weren't happy with, and some people do like it because they don't like Goku in certain ways. It just depends on your taste. But that was a fun little saga. It wasn't very long, which I enjoy. It was long enough for me to be satisfied, but not too long where I was getting bored of it. So I enjoyed this saga with this tournament between the 2 universes. Of course, we are introduced to another character in this one, and it's called Zulu. Oh shoot, where is he? He's right at the end. There he is. Zeno-sama. There he is. He's like this very childlike deity. He's even above the Kais and the gods of destruction. He can like wipe out the universes with like a flick of his finger type of thing. And he can do it if you piss him off, pretty much, or annoy him, or anything like that. Which is an interesting character. We're not, because I'm watching the anime at the same time, I kind of am further along. Actually, already towards the end of it. Whereas with the manga, I'm still at the beginning. I will say that for the most part, it follows the manga along pretty well. They do add stuff, obviously, to make it longer, so you can they can make more money, of course. But the tournament one was really cool, and the next one, which is of course the Return of Future Trunks, who I absolutely love. I love the character of Future Trunks. He is amazing. I'm really sad though that his poor future can't seem to be in peace for long. And of course, here is the character Mai, who is from Dragon Ball, the first series. In case you're wondering how she is still young, she was actually here. There's a cute little short story in this one, which I appreciated. It's right after the androids come and they've all gathered the Dragon Balls here to become children again. So that's how she's young and is the same age as Trunks. They seem to be hinting at future Trunks and Mai getting together. They seem to be kind of like a couple in a way. And they also kind of hint at the present day Mai and Trunks, who in both timelines they made that wish, by the way. He seems to have a thing for her and she has a thing for him. Of course, his becomes very more apparent when Future Trunks comes, because the little one starts having a crush on him, which is really funny. It's a cute couple. I didn't think it would work, just because, obviously I don't think she remembers her life before, as far as I know. I like that she becomes a hero too. That's a nice touch. She takes up the mantle of hero and is fighting for good, whereas before she was technically considered the villain. She worked for Emperor Pilaf. And that's an interesting thing. But I like that we got this short story to explain that a little bit. It's cute. It's only like a couple pages long, so it doesn't take too much space. Because I wonder if people were asking that, like, how did they become young again? Why are they not old? But they're a cute couple. Poor Trunks, though. He can't seem to hold on to the future. But here is Goku Black right here. Now, if you're wondering if he's an evil version of Goku, we don't find out in this part of the manga just yet. I already know who he is because I've seen him in the anime. But, it's interesting to see someone, whether this is Goku or not, who looks like our hero Goku, be evil. I feel like this is what Goku would be like had he retained his Saiyan programming, right? It's this guy right here. He'd be more like this, wanting to destroy everything. Of course, Gohan and Goten would not have been born, because I doubt he would have fallen in love with Chi-Chi. But this is actually really good. Finished the tournament saga in a nice pace. It started our next saga, of course, right away. Although I think there was a time skip between the two, I'm sure. But it's still good so far. I'm enjoying Super. A lot of people didn't, I know. I do think people liked the Trunks part, though. And we're moving on to Cardcaptor 2 and 3. We're continuing on with this story, which, oh my goodness, what to say. So, Shaoran, he is totally being shady still. Like, I don't know. What is his deal? He can't seem, he knows something's up. He knows what's going on, because he's talking to that Errol guy, who is, I believe he's the reincarnation of Clow Reed, if I remember. Is that the English dub name? He's the wizard that created the cards and the staff, and he also created the little guardians in this series. But there's something going on between those two. They're like not telling Sakura what the heck is going on. I know it's probably because she's got to do it herself, but it's like, hey, she's your girl. Why are you deceiving her like that? I don't like it. And I do remember the brother giving his friend the power because his friend was one of the guardians, Yue. Here is a nice picture of the Yue. What's in the bag? You. there's... Oh, here you go. No, go back, go back. Here it is. So that's her brother's friend, and this is his true form. Her brother had powers just like she did, and he gave it to him to awaken this guy in the first series. But now it sounds like her brother is getting the powers back, which is interesting. And actually, they're not really friends, are they? I forgot. I said friend. That was in the dub. They only let them be friends, but I believe, in my understanding, that they are romantically involved, which is very nice. She used to have a crush on him, though. But I am curious to see the new girl. I don't know what to say about Cardcaptors, because I'm enjoying it. I see this girl and her butler. Who are they? I'm suspicious of them. They seem like good guys, but she's got a book, my friends. She has a book that looks very similar to our book that Sakura had, right? And she's here in Japan to look for a special book to add to her collection. Could it be she's looking for Sakura's book? I think so. I could be wrong. I'm suspicious of this girl. She's probably the reason why all this is happening. Because it didn't start happening until she popped up in the story. And also, she's about the same height as Sakura. She is also kind of similar to Sakura in like the hair color, and like the shape of her face and everything. They have quite a similar personality so far, and our shifty character that comes to Sakura in her dreams. Where are you? Nope. She'll put sticky notes in here. I'll do that next time. Yeah, this one. This is who shows up in her dreams. Again, Sakura realizes, wait, you seem similar to me. You're about the same height. You're about, you look almost the same. Or they're about the same height. That's what she realizes. So, unless there's a third person. I think it's that girl. Something's up with her. That's my prediction. But the story's good so far. It's interesting. I am curious to see how useful some of these cards are, because there's one called Record, which is kind of weird. It's not the same as like Earthy. I thought that was the English term, but like they had an Earth card and a Fire card, which I think were more useful cards from the first series. But that's just my opinion, and I'm curious what happened to them. Where did those cards go? Because these are entirely new cards. They don't look the same as the old cards. They're clear for one, but they're entirely different design and serve an entirely different purpose. So will we find out what happened to the old cards? I don't know. I need book 4 and 5 and so on. I don't actually know how many books there are of this, and if this is still going, by the way. I have a feeling there's only probably like 6 or 7. I think in the first series, they did kind of like a 2-part. Part 1 was where she captures all the books first, the cards first. And then in the second part, we're introduced to the reincarnation of the wizard. I'm pretty sure his name is Clarita. It's been a while since I've read the original Cardcaptors. And I can watch the original Cardcaptors on Crunchyroll, though, so I might do that. But I'm trying to finish Dragon Ball Super first. So we'll see. I don't know. But both series so far have been very good. I'm enjoying them. It's nice to have manga again. You can recommend me one. It's fine. I'm not as into the newer ones. I just, when I see the art style, I just don't want to pick it up, to be honest. That's my thing. I might try it. I'm willing to try. I'll do a review. I'll see if I can finish the series or not. We'll see. But for now, I am enjoying these 2. And I'm going to continue rereading Sailor Moon for like the 10th time. Because it's my favorite. And I love it so much. I'm almost done with book 2. And I'll be reading book 3. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm almost done. So wonderful. I love it. I love it. But anyways, bye guys. See you next one.